An ancient city with lots of history, Delhi is the cultural and national capital of India. This city has been ruled by numerous families, from the Tughlaqs to the Mughals and the British, each of whom have left their mark in Delhi. Let's check out the top attractions. Number 1. The Red Fort. The Mughal-era Red Fort, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, tops my list of attractions to see in Delhi. This fort is a sprawling campus with multiple museums, mosques, and pavilions. You enter through the famous Lahori Gate, and then you'll get your steps in, exploring everything the Red Fort has to offer. Number 2. Jama Masjid. Just across the road from the Red Fort is the Jama Masjid Mosque. Built around the same time as the Red Fort in the mid-1600s, this is a beautiful icon of Islamic architecture. For a few extra rupees, you are able to climb the narrow and winding stairs of the southern minaret to get a great view of the mosque. The Red Fort and Chandi Chowk are next site. Number 3. Chandi Chowk. This outdoor street market is chaotic. You'll be able to smoke hookah, eat great street food, haggle for souvenirs, and much more. Watch your footing on the roads, watch your purse or wallet, and you might want to plug your ears from all the car horns, but have fun. Number 4. Hamayun's Tomb. This ornate resting place of the former Mughal Emperor Hamayun blends white marble and red sandstone beautifully. It is generally considered the first garden tomb in India, with its symmetrical gardens and water features. Check out my Agra video to see the other major garden tomb of India, the Taj Mahal. On your way out, your ticket also grants you access to the tomb of Isa Khan. This tomb was built about 20 years before Humayun's for an Afghan noble. Number 5. Sunder Nursery. Just opened in 2018 after numerous renovations, this nursery is a great opportunity to escape from the hustle and noise in Delhi. Located across the street from Humayun's tomb, buy your ticket and be rewarded with exotic flowers, peace and quiet, and of course a few more 500-year-old tombs and mosques. Number 6. Qutub Minar. Started in 1192, this is the tallest minaret in the world. In addition to the towering minaret, the site holds ruins from the rest of the palace complex built of that era. Like most of the historic sites in Delhi, you'll find a few mosques, tombs, palace walls, and more. There is a separate line to the far right when purchasing a tourist ticket. While more expensive than the local price, the line is much shorter. Number 7. The Lodi Gardens. Just a short ride away from the Qutub Minar are the Lodi Gardens. This is the central park of Delhi. There's no entrance fee here, and you'll be able to mingle with the locals as they play cricket, have a picnic, and watch the birds. And of course, take all their Instagram photos. And yes, there are multiple tombs here too. Number 8. The Gurudwara, Bangla, Sahib. The center of Sikh worship in Delhi, this site is another wonderful oasis from the downtown noise. When you enter, you will be given a scarf to wear to cover your head, and you will need to remove your shoes. But then you are granted free access to this magnificent temple. Find a corner to sit in and listen to the rhythmic chants and admire all the decor. After your time inside, enjoy a leisurely stroll around the pool. Number 9. The ISKON Temple. This Hindu temple has beautiful icons of gods inside, covered in gold and jewels. One of the newer temples in Delhi, the ISKCON is a great representation of a Hindu temple and Vedic culture. Number 10. The Lotus Temple. Another newer temple finished in 1986. The Lotus Temple is the world headquarters of the Baha'i faith. By some studies, it is the most visited building in the world. No photos or talking is allowed inside. You are instructed to take as much time as you need to sit, meditate, and admire the architecture. Inside, there are no center supports, which creates a feeling of smallness. Number 11. The National Museum. Located in the center of New Delhi, on a national mall similar to that of the American version in Washington, D.C., the National Museum of India curates amazing artifacts of the history of India. Their diverse collection ranges from manuscripts to stone sculptures to jewels and everything in between. Number 12. The India Gate. Also on the National Mall, on the eastern end of the central causeway named the Rajpath, lies the India Gate, a triumphal arch marking the center of New Delhi. Underneath the arch is the tomb of the unknown soldier, which is watched over by centuries. Number 13. Purana Qila. The Purana Qila is another fortress which was once the center of India. This is where Hamayun ruled, from whose tomb we saw previously up at number 4. The Purana Qila is much less visited than the other sites on our list, but it is a great example of Mughal architecture and Delhi's rich history. If you have some spare time, right across from Purana Qila is the National Zoo. Pop in to see some animals from around the world. Number 14. The Tughlaqabad Fort. The oldest site on our list, the Tughlaqabad Fort, does show its 700-year-old age. Almost all the visitors here seem to be local high schoolers on their first date, but the history and stonework is still great to see. A security guard even showed me where an 8-foot python lives, but after he started to shove a stick down the hole, I decided to leave. I made it across the road where the mausoleum of the rulers of the fort are entombed. Number 15. The Laxninarayan Temple. Another Hindu temple, the Laxninarayan Temple is covered in gold leaf on the inside. You're required to lock your phone and camera in a locker upon entering, but the walls and ceiling showcase the Hindu faith very well. I hope you enjoyed the top attractions in Delhi, India. Just a few hours away is Agra, home of the Taj Mahal, and Jaipur, home of the Amber Fort. Spend a few extra days in India and go see those amazing sights as well. Have fun and be safe.